All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Tuesday morning. God bless everybody in the name of Jesus the Messiah. I do pray everyone is super blessed. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today, y'all. Shout out to David with the watermelons. Shout out to Think Make Decisions and Beachhead, who's bearish. Shout out to Jason Brown, who says it's a trap. We gonna talk about it, guys. We gonna talk about it. Y'all. Oh, no singing today. You know what, guys? I can't even hear the music right now because I don't have my headphones in. The only way I can get the music is if I record the output. That's not gonna work, guys. It's not gonna work. All right, y'all. We are live. What's going on, everybody? What is going on? It's a good morning. It's a very good morning. God bless everybody. Here we are down here in the TA dungeon. Got the Pikachu hat going. Got the hair going, guys. My wife. Shout out to Big Buzz 28. You know, I haven't gotten my hair cut, guys, from a barber in about 4 years. I cut it myself, okay? And it's not so great, okay? And I miss spots and all this. And Big Buzz 28, she already is making an appointment with me to go to a barber. All right. So if anybody is thinking, I don't know if I should be taking financial advice from a guy with a haircut like that, you would be right, guys, because none of this is financial advice. None of this is financial advice, all right? What I want to do is I want to get into the charts. I want to talk about Bitcoin. I want to talk about Ethereum, all right? Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. Here we are in the computer, and this is the Ethereum short that we're in right now, guys. This is the Ethereum short that we are in right now from the VIP Discord. Come on, baby. Come on, Ethereum. Would you hit my take profit? I want ETH to hit my take profit right here, guys. This is a short that we are in. 2 days ago, we found the setup over here in the Discord. There were two areas that we were looking to short from. Short number one was going to be from this right here. We had a naked daily point of control around 40.43, and we also had these two fib levels in here. So basically, in between these two levels, around 40.57 is where we wanted to take a short from. And if we came through there, we're looking to short from that golden pocket. Well, would you know it, guys? Would you know it? We came right up to the level that we wanted to short with bearish divergences on the 12-minute time frame with money flow and momentum waves, okay? So the way I like to trade, if anybody's new, and we just hit our take profit one, shout out to everyone in the Discord that took this short. We hit our take profit. Honestly, guys, I'm kind of hoping we get a drop today. I'm not saying we're going to. I'm saying I'm hoping. And you should never trade based on hope, okay? But here, let me just go ahead and post this in the Discord. Whoops, I can't really type right now, guys. You know, I just had a crazy workout down here in the TA dungeon of gains. So my fine motor skills are a little bit off here. A little bit off. So we just hit our take profit one. And here's the thing, guys. If you are newer to this trading game, what I do, the way I trade, is I mark out levels on a chart. And I know when to enter when I get my confirmations. Now, Market Cipher is an indicator that will tell you what price is going to do at a certain level. See this beautiful, juicy, wonderful blue and purple stuff right here? It's called the Money Velvet, okay? It's very smooth. It's very, very smooth. And when this velvet is starting to come down as the price is coming up, that's telling us, guys, that we are going to get a drop. Now, another thing you got to look for, not only the velvet, but also these beautiful lumps. These beautiful money lumps, guys. When these things are coming down as the price is going up, that also means that we are going to get a drop. Now, does it mean we're going to drop down to the depths of Sheol? Are we going to go to Tartarus? Okay, where the angels who sinned are locked until that great day? I don't know if we're going to go down to Tartaruo, guys. I don't know, Tartaruo, Tartarato. I don't really know Greek that well. But I will say this. You can know when you can get a scalp, right? So this morning I woke up. The only potential short I could see to take here would have been a short and not a long, because we were in the middle of this giant uptrend right here. So this is the trade I'm currently in. Shout out to everyone who took this trade. Honestly, guys, just be wary that if we come down below this low here with some bullish divs, we could get a move to the upside, but things are looking pretty good on the bear side. I have to be honest with you guys. Things are looking pretty good on the bear side. All right, so let's talk about the corn. Let's talk about the corn. Bitcoin currently running into resistance here at our level that we have been keeping an eye on for a while now. Okay, over here in the VIP Discord. By the way, if anybody wants to get into the VIP Discord, where I post daily technical analysis updates, as well as potential trade setups, as well as a thriving community of traders, guys, where we all are killing it in here. We're killing it, absolutely. You can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Now, we are long, okay? We're long from this area right down here. Pretty much longing the exact bottom when we were looking for a bounce right off this 618 level at around 45.3. That's exactly what did happen. We got our bounce from there. Currently still in that position, guys, but it's a small position. I took a lot of profit out. You can see we did get a bounce right from that level. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, you know, like I said, I took a lot of profit out of there, but we have been watching the areas of support that are of key importance, okay? One of those areas happened to be, let me pull up the chart right here, this box, okay? This box right here where we have, as you can see right here, we have around 48.7 to 49.1. We have a lot of confluence here. We have a point of control, we had a naked daily point of control, and we had a golden pocket. And so over here on the Bitcoin chart, you can see that we came up and we broke out of this diagonal resistance that we've been hitting up against once, twice. Now, this is our third time. Now, we broke out of it, okay? But we're coming into some key resistance here. Remember, our box of resistance is literally this right here, okay? And so we're coming up into that box of resistance right now. And of course, we're finding resistance at resistance because that's the way Bitcoin trades. So here is my current thoughts on it. If we go to the daily time frame, we can see that we indeed are getting what I would consider bullishness on that daily time frame, okay? This does look bullish to me on the daily time frame, meaning that I do believe there is more upward potential here where we could see a pump up higher, okay? Potentially even all the way up to near $60,000. Now, remember, people who are newer to this channel, I've been getting some hate in the comments saying I don't give any predictions. I just say it could go up or it could go down. Yes, that's what we do here. We say it could go up or it could go down. And the reason we talk about both scenarios is because what we do here is we make plans in advance and say, if the price keeps on pumping, this is going to be my plan. Or if the price starts to dump here, then this is going to be my plan. Great example of that would be over here, the long position that we took last week now, right? Last week, as price was dumping, we were looking at our area of support down here saying it could come down or it could go up. If it comes down, we're going to be looking to trade down here. And if it goes up, we're going to be looking to short up here, right? That's what we're doing here. We're not making predictions. No one can make predictions, I'm telling you. But we can see, based on market Cipher B, that it looks like we might get a move to the upside. Look at the weekly time frame, guys. Weekly time frame, VWAP looking very happy. The happy wappy coming in. The daily time frame over here, guys. The daily time frame. Look at the VWAP. The VWAP is actually higher now, currently on market Cipher B, than it has been literally since we were trading at 59K. So to me, this is kind of a bullish sign as we are testing, tickling. We're tickling this resistance, guys. We're tickling it, okay? We're just tickling the resistance, all right? Now, let's see here. Let me take a look back in the chat. Okay, cool. That's right, guys. Let's hit the like button. If we can get 750 likes, I'll absolutely be giving away 0.025 Bitcoin. That's a lot of money, guys. And by the end of this stream, it could be worth a lot more than it's worth right now because Bitcoin is absolutely pumping. We come down to the 4-hour time frame, and what do we see here? We see momentum getting higher during this period of consolidation. And honestly, we cannot deny the fact that this is the strongest looking move to the upside that we have gotten in this consolidation period. Something else that is strong about this is the fact that we were putting in our low, our lower low, our lower low, and now we've put in a higher low. Okay, now people would call this perhaps a W pattern, right? Because and I just learned this now, since I don't know much about W's, because we put in a higher low right here, that is a bullish thing. Now, the fact that we were able to come down to this key area of support and are now starting to put in higher lows, to me, is also bullish, right? We've been watching this range for a long time, saying that this golden pocket is a very key area of support. And if we lose this, then I'm looking for much lower. So the fact that we came down perfectly to this area and are now starting to put in higher lows is a bullish sign. So if we are able to come up above this area and break out, the next major area of resistance I'm looking for is around $52,000 to $53,000. And the reason for that is simply because if we take our Fibonacci golden pocket and pull it from this previous high that we had up here, 59K, down to the low of this wick, that is the most recent golden pocket retracement. Now, yes, guys, I am still short from up here. A juicy short setup that we did give in advance in the VIP Discord. Now, if you want to learn how to do all this stuff and trade, you can check out jasoncaspertrading.com. This course will give you the knowledge and the skills that you need to become a confident, profitable trader. Now, this is a video of my website here, so you can see two of me on the screen right now. But what we do is we walk you through all the technical analysis you need to know. We walk you through how I use Market Cipher to find those juicy trade setups, all the different trading strategies that I use, as well as risk management so that you don't wreck yourself. Guys, there's currently a 35% discount in the description of the video. What a great deal, guys. In honor of that time of year, the end of December, where we, especially in America, celebrate hedonism, gluttony, that time of year, will you see commercials on TV where the husband surprises the wife with a brand new car? How many of you husbands out there surprise your wife with a new car every time of year around this year? All right, does anybody out there do that? I'm sure some of you probably do. I have to be honest with you. I can't buy a dang protein bar without my wife knowing about it, right? She'll know about it somehow. She'll know, right? I'm biting into it. I think it's in secret. I go out to 7-Eleven or whatever while I'm getting gas. I'm not supposed to be eating that junk food, right? My wife makes sure I eat super healthy. I'm taking my first bite into that delicious protein bar and I get a text message. Did you buy a protein bar? Dang, how does she know? How does she know that? Blows my mind, guys. Blows my mind. Shout out to my wife, Big Butts 28. Love you so much, Big Butts 28. So yeah, if we are able to come above this resistance right here, then I'll honestly be looking for up here, okay? This is the next major area of resistance. Now, we have to be aware of the fact, guys, that we do have some other resistances above us, all right? We do have some other resistances above us. First of all, you know, we do have some daily levels like this one right here at about 50,000. But I think if we can break above this, we could see at least 53. Now, if we reject here, then I'm thinking, and these are my rough plans here, okay? If we actually do reject here, which there's a chance that we may, right? There's still a chance that we may. Then, honestly, because bullish momentum is so strong on those higher time frames, I would be looking for retracements along these areas, okay? Now, one of the juiciest areas to look for a retracement for me would be right here. Because look at this, we have a point of control, little high volume node right here in the middle of the golden pocket Fibonacci retracement. So if we reject here, I would like to see us come down to this area before another move to the upside. And if we lose the golden pocket, then I would like to see us come back down into this golden pocket down here between 45K and 45.3K for another move to the upside. Okay, that's kind of how I'm looking at it right now. We do have to be aware that on the 6-hour time frame and down, momentum is starting to top out here, right? We can see momentum starting to top out. Yes, there's still upward potential, but if we are unable to break above this resistance soon, I would say within the next 4 hours or so, then I can see us coming down, especially if we start to confirm the 3 and the 4 hour red dots on Market Cipher B. Then I think we could get a deeper retracement here, guys. So that's kind of it for the corn. As far as the TA goes, guys, we could take a look at Ethereum right here. Now, Ethereum, the Bitcoin-Ethereum pair, very important because we know that we're coming up to a very major area of resistance. Now, I'm going to put on the 7-day time frame, not the weekly time frame, guys, but the 7-day. Shout out to my man, Chris, who brought to my attention how cool the 7-day time frame is. It's different than the weekly time frame, guys. It's different, as you can see. It's weird, right? But it's different. I like the 7-day time frame. We're getting bearish divergences on the 7-day time frame as we're coming up into this key area of resistance, showing that potentially the big outperformance of Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin may not happen. Another thing that's very important that we need to keep our eyes on is the fact that Bitcoin dominance is actually pumping right now, guys. Bitcoin dominance is actually pumping right now. Now, if we look at the 7-day, doesn't really look like it's pumping too much, right? But if we go down to the 1-day time frame, we can see that it is pumping, right? During the past few days, we can see Bitcoin dominance is pumping. We've got double snake eyes and a trigger wave here on the daily time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, we are in a local uptrend, making higher highs and higher lows as momentum is also getting higher. So what this potentially means also, guys, and I was making mention of this in the Discord this morning, is the fact that potentially we could see Bitcoin get a significant move to the upside while altcoins are starting to range a little bit, right? We might see Ethereum take a back seat if Bitcoin continues to pump, if Bitcoin dominance continues to pump, especially if what am I even looking at right now? Oh, right. Especially if the Bitcoin to the ETH Bitcoin pair is still rejecting off of these areas of resistance. Now, of course, this idea that I have will be invalidated if we see the Bitcoin Ethereum, the Ethereum Bitcoin pair break out of this golden pocket. Then I think we'll see Ethereum very much so outperform Bitcoin. Now, if we take a look at Ethereum right here, okay, this is the actually, yeah, let me turn some of this stuff off here. This is the macro chart for Ethereum right here, guys, where we do have the cup and handle that we formed, and our target of the cup and handle is over $6,000 Ethereum. All right. We did come down after the dump and test the neckline of the cup and handle, where we found very strong support on this golden pocket, as well as, look at this, guys, on the 6-day time frame. Not only did we wick down perfectly to the golden pocket, but for 2 weeks in a row, we found perfect support on this trend line, guys, which is the neckline of the cup and handle, showing strength. Right now for ETH on a macro term time frame, okay, the thing that is most important, at least to me here, let me go ahead and the thing that's most important to me right now, guys, is that we are able to come above this golden pocket, which was our support, right? It was our support for a very long time, for 3 weeks in a row. We lost it, and now we're back testing it as resistance. We need to come above this golden pocket, and we need to come above this point of control, this high volume node right here. And then I think we can see Ethereum hit some of these new fib targets. Look at where we came up to the first time. We came right up to this 1-to-1 fib extension in the uptrend, got a rejection from there, okay? Found support, retesting the neckline of the cup and handle. Now remember, this is the 6-day time frame, so this is going to happen more slowly. This is not going to happen very quickly, right? So we're looking at things from a more zoomed out time frame. We have a lot of time to prepare, but this to me is a sign of strength for Ethereum. And, you know, if we can come above that $4,150 area, then I really think our next target is going to be a $5,500 Ethereum. And the reason I think that is because if we are going to continue in the uptrend, that is the next fib target that we have. Now, if we reject and we come back underneath this neckline, then the two main areas I'm looking for is, number one, going to be around $2,500 Ethereum. And number two is going to actually be this golden pocket down here at around 2,000. And the reason I say we could come down so low for that, guys, is because that is a very important golden pocket. Okay, this is the golden pocket retracement of the fib extension tool we're using to obtain these cup and handle targets, right? So if we're going to reject off the 1-to-1 fib extension, then if we're going to come down below the neckline, the logical place we would find our support would be the golden pocket of this initial move to the upside there. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at with ETH, guys. Locally, the ETH levels I have posted in the VIP Discord. Yeah, let's pop into the chat here. Can we get 750 likes? I don't know, guys. Can we get 750 likes? If we do, I will absolutely give away 0.025 Bitcoin. So everybody got to go call your mom, call your great aunt Patty, say, come like the video, guys. Because this guy's trying to give away over $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, right? Pikachu hat, giving away Bitcoin. Come on, Ma, help me out here. Shout out to Satvik, who surprised his wife with a new girlfriend. Man, you guys are messed up, man. Shout out to D, who says the course is fire. Best Xmas gift. Yeah, guys, we do have the Xmas sale going on. There's a code, X the Mess. Okay, X the Mess, the code for the discount. For the course, jasoncaspertrading.com, guys, 35% off. Check it out. Also, if you do want to get into the VIP Discord, guys, where we post the juicy technical analysis, right? That's how we were able to find the levels in the Discord to long from right down here. And I mean, we have been trading Bitcoin very, very nicely lately. We shorted from here, we longed from here, we shorted from here. Where else did we take a long from? I know we took a long from somewhere in here. We took a short from here, took a long from here. Didn't take a long from here, guys. I was actually waiting for lower, but I'm still a little bit in this long right down here. And, you know, I'm in a schlong. I wish I was in a bigger long position. I'm kind of hoping we reject from this resistance a little bit, come down. And I'm really hoping we come down and I can add to my long position, guys. How's the ETH short doing right here? It's doing good, guys. You know, it's doing good. We just missed our next take profit here. But we did get some bullish divs on the 1 minute time frame. Shout out to everyone who took this Ethereum short, by the way. Money flow is coming down on the 24 minutes, so I do have a little hope here. But yeah, this is how personally I trade, right? I find levels in advance. I don't make predictions. I find levels like this, and I say, look, if we come up to this level and we have bearish divergences on market Cipher B, then I will take a short trade. That's exactly what happened, guys. Look at. We came up to the level. We got the money flow coming down. We got momentum coming down. If anybody doesn't use the indicator market Cipher, okay, let me show market Cipher for a little bit. Great indicator. Great indicator. All right. The reason why I think market Cipher is such a great indicator is because it can tell you which way price is going to go at a certain level. Now, are there other ways to tell? Of course, there are other ways to tell. But market Cipher is the indicator that is great for people who are a little bit stupid like myself, guys. I'm too dumb to be watching a billion different little things and all this data coming in, trying to make decisions based on all this crazy data, when I could just look at a beautiful picture. It looks like Teletubby land. You got the purple, the blue, you got some humps, you got some money flow. It'll tell you what's going to happen, guys, right? It will save you lots of time. It will also save you lots of money. I do have an affiliate link in the description if anyone's interested. There's no discount for it, so I'm sorry, guys. You're going to have to hit up CryptoFace if you want a discount. Shout out to Crypto Yacht in the chat. Gonna have to get Crypto Yacht on the channel, guys. Shout out to Thor. Shout out to Nick Ramesh. Shout out to Lambo Rambo and Maru Sinu and Marv Has. Not financial advice. That's right, guys. None of this is financial advice. Atlantic Capital Cooking. What's going on in Atlantic Capital Cooking? When are we going to start a utopian commune where we plant non-GMO Bitcoin all day and raise chickens? We're working on it, guys. We're working on it. Yeah, half the people watching don't like money. That's true. That is true. Well, my Ethereum short is absolutely getting wrecked right now, guys. Look at this massive bounce. Look at this massive bounce. Absolutely getting wrecked right now. Well, it's a good thing we took profits and have the stop loss at the entry. That's how we roll. That's how we roll, because we are absolutely getting wrecked. Let's check out Bitcoin. How's Bitcoin doing? Also, absolutely getting wrecked in shorts. In shorts. Absolutely wrecked. Absolutely wrecked, guys. 100% wrecked. I just lost all my Bitcoin. And all my Ethereum. That's why this is not financial advice. Alright? So, we'll see what happens. I was hoping for lower for Bitcoin and Ethereum. You know, we'll see what happens, guys. You know, but market Cipher definitely will help you find scalps like this. Not a bad move, guys. Even if this is all we get right here. You know, almost a 2% move. Not a bad scalp, right? Not a bad scalp. All right, let's see. Do we have any questions, guys? Because then I'm going to have to cut the stream. I got a very busy day today again. Any BitBoy green dots today? Let's see. Do we have any BitBoy green dots? We have one on the 5-minute. ETH, guys, ETH, the daily time frame for ETH is looking bullish, right? It's looking bullish. So money flow is coming down, but it looks like we're going to get some relief coming up here. It looks like we're going to get some relief coming up right here. Shout out to Samad. Thanks for being here, my friend. Yes, I use Bybit chart on PHEMEX as well. I just like to chart on Bybit. We should wax biblical, talk about theonomies. I don't know. I can't wax biblical unless someone spurs me on. How high is ETH going? How high do I think ETH is going? I could see us going to, you know, I could honestly see us going to over 6K if the uptrend continues. Yeah, I hope we dip down lower, Hood Magic. I'm not longing unless we dip down lower, right? I'm schlong. I'm in a small long position on Bitcoin from the bottom, basically, right? From the bottom, from right here, right? It was epic, guys. I know I keep talking about it, but I love those types of epic things because it's I look at trading like a game, right? It's like a game. It's how I view it. That's how I like it. So when we're looking at levels, and we've been looking at them for a long time, and then we come up with a theory, and then the theory happens, and then the chickens drink water, and we get our bounce right from the level, it does my heart good, guys. It does my heart good. It's exciting. It's exhilarating. It's rewarding, right? Unfortunately, I took most of the profit out of this trade, guys. So, yeah, I'm hoping we come down lower for a retrace so I can either add to my long or just keep holding my shorts. Maybe I won't want to add to the long when we start to come back down, right? Crover coins. I'm sorry, I don't have time to go over XRP today. Shout out to Jennifer Rodriguez. I'm glad I've helped you on this fall day as you drive at work all day. Oh, I helped you this fall as you drive at work all day. Well, cool. I'm glad to hear that. Diana, cannot check out the Soul chart, but tomorrow I am going to be doing a VIP altcoin live stream. Shout out to Jennifer Rodriguez, by the way. Thanks for being here, Jennifer. And Stephen Davidson. The Discord link isn't working, says Luna Sniper. Well, let me take a look. Let's take a look here. Man, guys, these likes, man. People don't like the video. That's a shame. Hurts my self-esteem. Well, here's the course code right here. Shout out to Sander V. Here is the Patreon, aka Discord, and eventually we're going to get off Patreon and make everything through a website. And then this is, if you want to sign up to Bybit using my affiliate link, you can. You don't have to. And if you want to sign up to Market Cipher using my affiliate link, you can too. You don't have to, right? You don't have to. You don't. Shout out to Bruce B and the King of Kings. Took a long yesterday, front running the golden pocket. Awesome. Yeah, good, man. That was a good trade. So, you know, I was waiting for lower myself. So, Anshuck Aurora is done with the course, but still flopping and groping. Yeah, I think the Discord will help because there's a lot of good traders in there. There are a lot of good traders in there. So, yeah, chickens drinking water. What is chickens drinking water? Yeah, it is also known as a swing failure pattern. But us Southern folk, we call it chickens drinking water. Now, the reason for that is because, all right, if we come over here to youtube.com and type in chickens drinking water, well, we can see a video of chickens drinking water. My favorite video. I watch it multiple times a day. I get stoked in the morning for when the chickens start to drink water. And so if we look at how chickens drinking water type trade setups happen, right, where we have a level and price just dips right below, right here, okay? We had a previous low right here, okay? So the previous low is this white line. The wick of the candle is the beak of the chicken, okay? And what happens is the chicken dips her beak down just below the water and then laps it up very quick. So watch the way the chickens drink here. We're going to go ahead and put this at a slow speed, 0.25. Watch how the chicken drinks, okay? She's going to take her beak. She's going to now her beak is the candle. It's the wick of the candle. The water is the previous low. Look at her head. Watch this. Watch this. Watch. Price is dumping. Boom. Price dips below the previous low, and immediately the chicken pulls her head up and laps it up. Okay? And chickens are an animal that I love, right? I'm very intimate with my chickens. And yesterday, I think also the chickens were thirsty. We did have this this chicken in here. Let's see if I can find her in here now. She was so excited yesterday, guys. Let's see if we can see how excited she was. She was so excited. Now, I don't know if you guys see this, but I do have here in the chicken coop, I have this water that I can plug in because I have a highfalutin chicken coop with electricity. This water will not freeze in the winter. So a lot of people think you're never going to get a chicken's drinking water tray set up in the winter. That is patently false, guys. Okay, that is false. If you have the right tools in your chicken coop, then the chickens can still drink water year-round, okay? Sometimes the water freezes, in which case you have to pour boiling water, in which case there will be mass liquidation, which will also give you a nice bounce, okay? Pop back into the chat here. Yes, I am intimate with my chickens. We're very close friends, and they confide in me and I confide in them. You know, when me and Big Butts 28 get into an argument, you know who's always there for me? The chickens, right? They never argue with me. They never argue. Am I bulking? No, I'm actually not. I'm actually trying to lose some weight, Trail TG. But here's the thing about losing weight. It makes you look bigger. Losing weight makes you look bigger. When you get leaner, if you got some muscle on your frame already, makes you look bigger. Right? Because you're more cut. It's all illusion, guys. It's all an illusion. Yeah, I am a chicken whisperer. That is true. How am I trading SFP without open interest? Me, Big Mo, wants to know. I'll tell you, me, Big Mo. There's an indicator out there called Market Cipher, and people refuse to believe how awesome Market Cipher is, but I'll tell you, it will tell you when the chickens are going to drink. Watch this. Watch, like literally watch. Okay, look at this one, for example. The chickens drank right here, you could say. And this is the short I did take. Okay, the chickens drank here. Here's how. When you put in that high, okay, look at what's happening on Market Cipher. Not only is the money flow coming down, on the 1 minute time frame I use, right? The momentum waves are also coming down, not just macroly, right, but literally. From this high to this high, we can see money flows coming down and momentum's coming down. This is how the chickens drink. And when we talk about the Bitcoin as well, down here, look at this. Okay, we go to the 1 hour time frame. What do we see? What do we see on the 1 hour time frame? Market Cipher B. This is how we gave the setup in advance. This is how we knew we could chickens drink water right here, because we can see that on the 1 hour time frame, we have these massive big BitBoy green dots. And as we're coming down here, we are bullishly diverging, right? With money flow and momentum over time. I mean, it's an amazing visual tool, right? It will, instead of trying to look at all these different things, open interests, deltas, and all these types of things, man, you could blow up a head gasket looking at all that stuff. Instead, just simple it on down, guys. Draw some lines on the chart. Look at the good old Market Cipher. It'll do your soul good. It'll take all that stress off. I'm telling you, right from your cell phone, you pull it out. Look at this money flow coming up. Could tell we're gonna get a move to the upside. You know what I'm saying? Same deal with the Ethereum right here, guys. I mean, same deal with the Ethereum. Look at this. Look at this. Right? Look at the 12-minute time frame here. When you're putting in a higher high and money flow's coming down and the momentum's coming down, well, what do you think's going to happen? Right? Well, put me on a tractor and call me Aunt Sally. I'll tell you. Yeah. The real illusion is when you're jacked and the mirror is telling you that you look small. Well, I'll tell you the real cool illusion. I have this door outside my house and it makes me look super jacked if the sun's at the right angle, because it like stretches me out like this, you know. So how do you add naked point of controls to your chart? You have to have a volume profile chart. You can use the session volume. You can use an indicator called session volume. Session volume. Go to the daily time frame. Well, I guess you can go to any time frame, really, right? And this will give you the daily level. So you can see right here, the session volume, we had the naked daily point of control right up here. Okay, this red line was the naked daily point of control. It's called VPSV session volume. All right, that's how you're going to get those naked point of controls. Many people use Lux Algo. I'm not a big fan of Lux Algo. You know, I'm not a big fan of any algo, to be honest with you, because algos are just trying to tell you when to buy and when to sell. I'm not a big fan of that. I'd rather just mark lines on the chart. Are there any benefits of using exo charts? I mean, it depends on who you are. I know many people in my Discord and outside of my Discord who use exo charts. For me, I use exo charts to obtain levels, to obtain naked points of controls and stuff like that. But I do not use order flow to enter or exit trades. I just don't do it. I don't do it. I do not find it useful. I find it very confusing, man. I've tried. I just don't do it. But there's people who do. So here's the thing about trading. If you have something that works, keep doing that, right? And if you have something that doesn't work, change what you're doing. Here's the thing. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing multiple times, expecting different results. Unless... Crap, am I really about to say this? Oh man. I can't say this on the internet. I'll get shadow banned. There is one instance where doing the same thing multiple times, expecting different results, is considered extremely scientific. Extremely scientific. But I can't talk about what it is. Well, awesome. Me, Big Mo, he uses exo charts. He thinks it's great. You know, I don't hate. But I'm all about simplifying my stuff. And if I can look at some dots and some waves, as opposed to looking at trillions of different data points, I'll pick the dots and waves. How often do I post my trades in the Discord? Well, it depends on how obvious the setups are. So, like for example, today I haven't really posted any simply because of the fact that there's so many potential levels to look for bounces. It would be dumb just to post all these different potential setups, right? But if there's one that's very obvious, or two, one long and one short for the day that are very obvious, then I post them in advance. And also, you know, if I see something that is about to happen and I'm about to look for a trade, then I will post that also in my TA channel. But every day I'm posting the levels to trade. And if you have the levels to trade, it's good, right? But we're not going to give signals, right? Just give potential things. Yeah, say this guy knows what I'm talking about here. Yeah, Pop Inu. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the only instance where doing the same thing, expecting different results, is scientific. So right, fly me to the moon. Just got to eat healthy and train a bit. Well, no, actually, you don't have to eat healthy. You should probably eat ice cream and watch Netflix all day inside the house. If you go outside, make sure not to breathe fresh air. Okay, always have some kind of obtrusion on your face. And also, make sure to avoid any kind of instance where you might actually have an enjoyable time, because having good time in life is actually bad for you guys. Vito Mick, I actually don't celebrate Christmas, man. But no need to send any gifts, guys. No need to send any gifts. I don't use Atis either. Shout out to Mardano. Shout out to Mardano. Shout out to Gamer X, who says don't go, I'm depressed and lonely. Well, I do have to go. I've got to get on to my I've got some stuff to do. Let's go, Brandon. Man, people need to give Brandon a break, right? People need to give Brandon a break. Brandon is what's known as a scapegoat, right? Brandon is somebody that you can get everyone to point the finger at and say, let's go, Brandon. You know, Brandon doesn't have any power. He doesn't have any control over anything. You know what I'm saying? So we should be nice to the guy, right? He's a sickly old uncle with some issues, right? He's got some issues. He needs the Lord. We all do. Is this a bull trap? The bottom line is it could be. The Jason Casper channel doesn't. Okay, so here's the short answer. Here's the short and true answer. We have some bearish divergences forming on the Bitcoin chart at resistance. Okay, money flow and momentum is coming down. If we can come above the resistance that we have marked out on our chart here, a very important area of resistance of about 49.2K, then I think it's not a bull trap and we'll see higher to around 53K. But if we reject here, then I'm looking for us to come down either to around 57K or come back down to around 45K. I'm sorry, 47 or 45. These levels on the chart right here. If you want to screenshot these are the main levels I'm looking for. Okay, this is our resistance. If we lose that, it would be nice to come down to the golden pocket point of control retracement for a higher low. If we lose that, it would be nice to come back down and take out these lows, and then boom. All right. Shout out to Bruce B. How do I decide what levels to keep? It's based on confluence. It's based on confluence. That's how. Bad Andy says maybe by the 10th they'll see the insanity. Doubt that, my friend. I doubt that, but I'm sure that there's going to be some kind of solution to the problem, right? I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a solution to this problem. It's funny. This problem is a reaction to another problem, a solution to another problem. Every solution is in itself a problem which will require a reaction, which will then require a solution. As we Hegelian dialectic ourselves into the NWO. Shouldn't say that on YouTube. Should not say that on YouTube. Right? Why don't I celebrate Christmas? It's a personal choice, guys. Personal choice. You know, I just don't, just based on my family situation and circumstances, it's just not for me. I agree with Janice. The government is great at finding solutions. I trust them as well. Man, Khaled Osman, I'm sorry to hear that you were fired from your job in Germany. It seems like Germany's becoming like 1930s East Germany. Interesting. Interesting. And man, poor Algeria. And USA is next, guys. We're next. We think, oh, we got the Constitution and all that. Well, man, scribbles on paper don't mean a thing. Am I training my body? What do you mean by that? How long did it take me to become a profitable trader? It took me way too long, guys. It took me way too long because instead of sitting down and going through the proper steps, learning the proper analysis and understanding how to have a strategy, how to use risk management and all these things. Instead, what I did was I flopped and groped for too many years, not using good risk management, trading on and off, not taking it seriously. It wasn't until, I would say, maybe like 2 years ago where I felt like I could actually do this and be consistent with it. That's on, and I've been doing this on and off since I first got into crypto. Was also when I first started to get into stocks. So we're talking now like 5 years. But it's like here a little, there a little. I didn't start taking this seriously, guys, for a long time. Okay. I'm sorry, Q Diddy, about the people dropping like flies. I mean, it's very sad. I actually know multiple people who are diagnosed with very, very bad conditions. But you know what? This is not the place to talk about any of this stuff, guys. At the end of the day, guys, and at the end of the day, for me, the most important thing is seeking God, like seeking the Lord, because none of us are getting out of here alive. And we've been very, very blessed here. We are the benefactors of centuries of Western civilization, which is based upon the Judeo-Christian worldview and morality and ethic. We are still the benefactors of that, and at the end of the day, the only hope that we have as humanity is to seek the Lord and to seek His will, and to repent from the things that we've been doing wrong as a civilization. People don't like to hear that, but you could get rid of all the evil people in power, but the heart of man is wicked. Unless man comes to terms with his wickedness and repents, we are always going to have these types of issues, guys. That's the reality of it. People don't like to hear that because it's too personal, and I myself am included in that. Stephen Davidson called the government to obey Christ and the gospel. Psalm 2. Yeah, Psalm 2, guys. I mean, Psalm 2, right? The destruction of the one world government, right? Why do the heathen rage and the nations imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against His Christ, right? It's interesting stuff. It's interesting stuff. When do I consider a level confirmed or lost? For me, I consider a level confirmed or lost when we get a very clear retest. Okay, so for me, I would consider this level claimed if we now start putting in higher highs and putting in lows that are now on the previous resistance as support. That's when I would consider that officially claimed. Okay. Who wrote the Bible? There were actually about 44 authors who wrote the Bible over a period of about, depending on your timeline, 3,000 to 4,000 years. That's who wrote it. Crow, I think Crow has a very good future for it. Tom wants to know, which God do I worship? I worship Yeshua. I worship Jesus. I worship Jesus, the creator of heavens and the earth. Right? That's which God I worship. But yeah, there are a lot of gods, but I worship the creator God. How active am I in the Patreon? Well, I post stuff there every day. You can always reach out to me if you want to. And I always try and answer all my messages, guys. I always try and answer all my messages. Shout out to Daddy Turtle. That's right, Jay Greasy. I worship Yod-He Vav-He. And Tom says religion is the cause of all war. I mean, I would disagree with that, Tom. I would say that humanity is the cause of all war, because you could take religion out of a society and there is war. I mean, look at communism, for example, the 20th century, one of the bloodiest centuries of all history that we know about. And communism makes it the purpose to remove God from culture, and instead the state becomes God. The state becomes the highest authority. Man becomes the highest authority. And that has been very destructive. So I don't know if you can necessarily make that claim. I think that mankind just fights each other because we're messed up. How do you stop being paranoid after locking in profits but seeing the price drop lower? What do you mean, Vincent? Are you talking about being in a long or in a short? Yeah, I think there's a lot of reasons for wars, you know. You guys bring up some good points. If you can't afford market ciphers, is it still worth it to buy the course? I would say yes, honestly. Ryan Jaffe, what do I think about that? I think that's the goal, my friend. I think that's the goal, Ryan. You know, I definitely see that kind of thing playing out right now. That's another thing. True. Sav Man says they want us to fight each other. Yeah, that's so true. That's why I don't hate against Brandon. I don't hate Brandon, and I also don't love the Orange Man. You know, those are just they're just characters, right? The more issues people can be divided on, the easier it will be to overcome our civilization. It's Benny says, should you go with Market Cipher Academy or the course? That's a personal decision I can't make for you, my friend. I cannot make that decision for you. Oh, Vincent, how do you okay, if you've locked in profits, my friend, then you just you got to say, I've already won the trade. And there's two options now. Either I'm going to win a lot or I'm going to win a little, you know? Those are the two options. Mark Elliott. Oh, I said there were many gods. Well, I mean, you know, when I say there's many gods, I mean, that's a biblical principle, but I wouldn't say that the other gods are uncreated beings. I would say the other gods are created beings, you know? Just like after they crossed the Red Sea in Exodus 15, they sing, you know, who is like thee, O Lord, among the gods? And Psalm 82, right? Adonai, the Lord, Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh, takes his seat and judges among the gods. And he actually gets mad at them for being kind of bad. And even the Ten Commandments, you shall have no other gods before me. If there were no other gods, why would that even be a commandment? I know that's kind of crazy for a lot of people to hear, but that's kind of biblical, you know? Orange Man loves the... Yeah, Ryan, Orange Man, he's the one that... he's the champion that allowed that to happen so quickly, right? Man, we get into some weird stuff on these streams, you know? We get into some weird stuff on these streams, guys. Some very weird stuff. Just so everyone knows, for me, I believe in Jesus. I believe that Jesus is God, manifest in human form, the Son of God, who died for the sins of humanity and rose again on the third day. And we too will be raised again because we have new life in him. And I believe that's the only way that there is any hope for humanity. So, lest anyone thinks I am a heretic on here because I say there's other gods, just let me be clear about what I actually believe here. Am I a believer in evolution? I'm honestly not, guys. No, I'm not. Not at all. There are places we could speak freely, guys. I could go on Rumble. I could stream on Rumble, you know? Aaron Gerson's a Muslim and doesn't believe that. Well, that's cool, man. I know Muslims don't believe that. Okay, you guys want to talk about some fib settings here? Let's talk about the fib. So this is my fib. I turn the trend line off. I turn on the 0.65, and the way you're going to do that is just click on any old window that's not checked and make it 0.65. Okay. Oftentimes I use the 382, the 236, the 786, and the 0.5, and I turn the background color off. Right. If you turn the background color on, it'll look like this. All right. We don't want that. We want it off. And then I don't do reverse. Right. I put the prices and the labels on right top. All right. That's how I do it, guys. That's how I do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on Rumble, guys. Jay Greasy asks the question, when we die, does our soul stay on earth until Jesus comes, or do we go straight to heaven? I don't know. I do not know. I actually think about that a lot. Shout out to Martin from Bulgaria. I love Bulgarians. Sudden pump. Any news? Did we get a sudden pump recently during the stream? Not really. No, but this is our resistance here, guys. This box is our box of resistance. Let's see how our ETH short is doing. It's doing all right. Still haven't hit our take profit too. I actually have to head out kind of soon, guys. But I've been talking here. Why do I use the 0.65 and not the 0.66? I just find it to be more accurate, that's all. Sometimes I do use the 0.66 if I want to stretch it out, If I want to stretch it out, if I want to have a bigger window, I'll use the 0.66. Sometimes even the 0.68. I've been known to use to force confluence. Do I love Portugal? Sure. I love Portugal. All right, guys, I'm going to head out, but appreciate everyone for being here. All 400 of you guys sitting here just to talk about random philosophical / religious things. Appreciate all you guys. Love all you guys. God bless all you guys. I don't care who you are, what you believe in. I respect all views and all people, right? Because I believe we're all humans created in God's image. So appreciate you guys. Receive this blessing in the Hebrew language. The purpose of this blessing is that the Creator God would bless you and give you peace. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha, yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha, shalom. B'shem Yeshua HaMashiach Elohei Israel, which in English means, may the Lord bless you, may He protect you, may He shine His light upon you, may He have grace upon you, may the Lord turn His face towards you and give you completeness. In the name of Jesus the Messiah, the God of Israel.